Don't do it. You can't do it. Go back. You're gonna hurt yourself. Ellie, no. Ellie, back up. You don't need to be doing that. Back up. Hello, little duck. Hello, little duckling. How are you doing? All right, now I got you. How are you doing? Doing all right? So if you guys saw the short video that I posted, they found this little duckling up here at the barnyard. The cat had drug it up here, and we have it in the brooder right now in this little tote. But today we're going to give him a little bit bigger of an area. We're going to try to separate the brooder. We tried to put him with the turkeys and it didn't really work out. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a divider in here. We're going to give a duck half and a turkey half. So we're pretty sure this is a wild duck. There's 2 wild ducks out there that have babies on our pond right now, and we just think that that's one of the babies. Somehow it must have got on land and the cat drug it up here. Right about in there. Just winging it today. Just no square, no pencil. No safety glasses. We'll go ahead and sweep the wood chips to the other side. The duck did not do good with the wood chips. He just like spun out and would flip the wood chips everywhere. So these are tongue and groove. They should just slide back on top of each other. Like that. So we've decided to try a little bit of hay for some bedding and see how that works.
You're scared.
So a lot of people suggested that we take the duckling and go give it back to the mama duck. Well, we can't even get out the back door of our house without the mama duck if she's close, like swimming to the far side of the pond. She does not let us, if she knows we're outside, she swims away. There's no giving it back to the mama duck. So we're gonna leave it in here in this brooder that's set up. Hopefully he may have a few roommates here pretty soon so he's not alone. I'll show you that in a minute. But we're gonna leave him in here until he's big enough to produce his own oil for his feathers where he can actually go out on the pond, and then we'll go release him back on the pond. But I think that's going to be another at least 4 or 5 weeks before we can do that. So we don't think the duckling will be in the brooder alone for long because we got duck eggs in the incubator. 7 of them. They should be hatching out soon. If I cut this right, it'll fit in here. There we go. So right here is our little sheep door to allow them into the barnyard, and our little cow, Ellie, our little heifer, Ellie, could duck under this and get in here. So we're hoping by adding these boards here, we're lowering that opening. Hopefully she can't get inside. And now we need to go ahead and bring the sheep in here, and we've got 1 ram lamb left that we need to band and give shots to. Judging from the boards we added here, we've probably lowered this opening another 4 inches, and it was really close. Like, she's barely being able to get through here. So hopefully that's enough.
The limbo cow.
Yeah, she is the limbo cow. But hopefully that's enough to stop her.
Not paying attention.
Hey, you-yous! You-yous! All right, here they come. See, Rebecca's just not yelling loud enough. And then here comes the heifers and Mo. Our ram, he still hangs out with the heifers. There you go. Come on in. All right, Larry, go talk to Rebecca if you want hand-fed, Larry. Go talk to Rebecca. We're gonna be looking for a very specific little ram baby. Oh, it's this one right here. Pretty sure it's that one. He's the smallest one. There he goes. And he came back out. Let's see if we can get this little baby. There he goes. Go inside. Everybody inside. Lock him in. Larry, you're not getting hand-fed, buddy. You need to go talk to Rebecca over there.
I already gave him some.
All right, everybody in the stall. You little baby, go in the stall. That's always happens. All right, down the alley, into the stall, all together. They're a lot calmer when we put them all together. Try to get, you're the one I want. All right, gotcha. That's easy. So much easier was a group. All right, there's his tetanus vaccine, his booster. There you go. Got both of them?
Yep.
Okay, you're all done, buddy. You're a little off balance. Okay. They may come rush you. So I think it's at 8 weeks old, a ram lamb can actually like breed back their mother or any other ewe. So you have a couple choices. You know, one, you can separate them. You can sell them off, you could separate them, or you could band them. And that's what we end up doing. We're just banding them so that we don't have to separate them, so that we can keep them together if we want to. So that's the reason why we're doing it. Just makes everything, I think, easier for us on managing our little flock of sheep.
You got sheep fur on you.
Okay, I got
And
wool.
you pooped on
Oh, you do. Rebecca got pooped on. It's on your elbow and stuff too,
I know.
and your shirt. You're gonna need
my
change.
hands.
It's on your pants too.
Yep.
I think everything you're wearing is covered. That's just the way it goes around here. You got some of them crappy days. Well, Ellie, are you gonna try to do the limbo and try to get out? Oh, you are gonna try to do the limbo. Don't do it. You can't do it. Go back. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh no.
Don't do it. Go back. Yeah, it worked. It's too, I know, it's too short for you now. Yeah, yep. Hopefully she don't try again. Hopefully that continues to work, because she makes a mess of the inside of the barn. Oh, Ellie, stop it. She's trying again. She knows she should be able to. It's changed, Ellie. Don't do it. You're officially locked out of the barnyard, Ellie. Now you know how Maya feels. Well, she's bound and determined. She'll probably try several times today before she gives up. Oh, she's back down on, she's on her knees. She's on her knees. Ellie. Ellie, back up. Ellie, no. Ellie, back up. You don't need to be doing that. Back up. We may find out that this won't work. She may still crawl under it.
Put like a white rope, you know, to mimic the electric wire.
She'd probably still test it with her nose or something and figure out it's not hot.
Just try again. Just try a different angle. Try to come in from the side.
Yeah.
No.
You are stubborn. She wants to come in here. You're not a calf anymore. You're bound and determined to get inside, aren't you? Yes, you are. So I think that's everything we need to do up here in the barnyard. It's open back up to the sheep, so during the heat of the summer, they can get in the barn and cool down if they need to. But we got a bunch of other little jobs to do today around the property, so let's get to it. So up here at the front of the property, we're gonna be running fence down this way, so we got a lot of junk up here we need to clean up. So we got this old wagon here that I bought at an auction, and it has fallen apart trying to move it around. You can tell like the wood, you know, is completely rotted through, and even the boards here that the wood that it attaches to, the floor attaches to, it's all rotted. So the only thing useful here is probably the frame. So I may try to bust this up a little bit so we can get rid of all these boards and then get the trailer frame moved. So we also have this old fuel tank that's sitting up here. I'll probably go ahead and move this up to the workshop so that we can finally maybe get this revamped this summer. And it's sitting on top of a concrete pad. There used to be a little metal shed sitting on here. I don't know if I can move this concrete pad. It'd be nice if I could relocate it. I kind of doubt it. But there is a smaller one right here. We'll at least get it picked up and moved out of here. And our new fence is gonna go right through here, and then it's gonna turn, it's gonna go right over to that barn. So this is gonna be inside of the fence. I just wanna get it out of there. And then this tree is gonna be like a foot from the fence. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to end up cutting this tree down right here. Regular pine untreated lumber for the base of it, the frame. No wonder it didn't last. All right, one wagon cut into small burn barrel size pieces. So I use this burn barrel to burn wood that's got like nails and pieces of metal in it. Our dumpster up front, they will not take lumber or construction materials or anything like that. So I can't go put this in the dumpster. This is just the easiest way to take care of it. Well, it looks like the fuel tank is got one bolt in each side that attaches it to the stand. I'm gonna try to lift it all together by lifting the tank. Well, we got a problem. So I pulled up here to grab the tank, and that front piece of concrete went down, and it lifted the other side up, and it's hitting the axle. Sitting right here. Hopefully you can see that. You can see how this concrete's lifted up. Now I can't back the tractor up. So, figure this out. right, got the fuel tank moved up here closer to the house. Hopefully this summer we can redo this tank, and then we can finally buy some off-road diesel, which is gonna save us some tax money. This definitely got a bunch of vines. So this tree that we cut down is a shingle oak. And when you look at it, it doesn't have a traditional oak leaf. It looks totally different. But it got its name, apparently because it must split really easy, that they actually split it really thin and made shingles out of it. That's how it ended up getting its name. But to look at this, you wouldn't think it's an oak, but it is. And we actually have a lot of these here on our property. So I'm gonna save these oak logs, not for firewood, but for growing mushrooms. So apparently you can grow shiitake mushrooms in oak logs. And it's supposed to be like really easy, like beginner level easy. Probably one of the easiest ways for people to try to grow their own mushrooms. And that's what we're gonna use these. I'm gonna save these in the garage, I think. That way they're not on the ground, they're not outside in the weather. It's in a couple weeks, we're gonna get what we need to turn these into mushroom logs. I think it's gonna be a pretty neat experiment. Now we got that tree cut down, you can see we've got a nice clear path to be able to put our fence up. So that's really what I needed to get done. But while I'm up here, I think these pine trees over here, I think I want to go ahead and clear them a little bit. A lot of the lower limbs are dead. And this is the front of the property that everybody drives by. So it'd be nice to get it looking I guess, a little bit better. So I'm gonna go trim on the pine trees a little bit. I think that's gonna finish up my day. Well, I'm gonna say that ended up being a lot bigger job than I thought it was gonna be. There's quite a bit here to clean up. All right, I got all of the brush picked up. I think I got 3 piles on each side. And if we walk in here, everything's looking a lot better, a lot different. You can see through the pine trees now. You can walk under everything almost. Might have to duck slightly. So I've been wanting to trim these pine trees for 2-3 years now. And I finally got around to it today because I realized we're going to be putting this fence up. It's going to be a lot harder to get in and out of here. So we might as well get it done now. And it looks good. Pretty happy with the way this ended up turning out. I think it's going to look good from the road when people drive by too. So I just looked at my phone and it is 6 p.m. and I've still got 6 brush piles that I need to haul off. So I'm going to do that and then I'm calling it a day. Okay, it's been a long day, but a productive day. I really felt like I got a lot done today. At least that's what it feels like. Sometimes you go through the days and it feels like you don't get enough done, but today's felt completely opposite. I felt like I got quite a bit done. So that's a good feeling. But I think I'm gonna go ahead, finish this up, call it a night, and I'll probably just take tomorrow off too. I'll just go ahead and say tomorrow's the day to actually do stuff enjoyable instead of doing work. I think that's a good idea. But I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.